recent Swiftie news. Handbag designer Dominic Saturday shared some photos of the New Year's Eve 2024 party with Taylor at the beginning of this year. Recently, joealwyn made headlines with Swifties after an interview of his made the rounds on socials. He spoke highly of his time working with Taylor on Folklore, Evermore, and Midnights. He also mentioned how he wishes others will move on from his relationship with Taylor. And I have a couple of things to add to this one. I understand you want your work to be known for your own merit, but it can only happen if you don't allow to be questioned about Taylor. And granted, it wasn't Alwyn who brought up Taylor's name. However, if you don't want her name to be associated with you, you must have your publicist or manager set rules for your interviews, like mentioning anything about Taylor is off the table, or ask for a list of questions that can be approved beforehand, because otherwise feels like you have no issue using her name to be attached to your projects as long as it gives you exposure. Some fans and the press have no issue bringing her name and yours up for attention, but if you are willing to answer the questions, then you are opening the door for future interviews in which the interviewer will feel comfortable enough to bring Taylor up so they can get a well-performing article on the internet. This interviewer brought up Taylor about 4 times when the interview was supposed to be about Alwyn's new movie, which they didn't elaborate much on the work of this movie. So I really wish there was a rule with your team that ensured to have your best interest at heart, Joe. Good luck. Moving on, Jesslyn, a member of the Starlights, shared some photos on IG from her 2024 wrap-up, and there were a couple of photos of Taylor in them. I haven't seen anyone share them, so I'll leave them here. There's been reports of cardigans arriving at Taylor's warehouse. At this point, there's about a little over 200,000 cardigans reported. And this is from the same source that's been correct in previous items arriving, like the Midnight's cardigan and the TTPD snow globe. Next, Taylor Nation posted a live from Paris vinyl drop for the album Lover, and it dropped last week, and there were about 100,000 copies up for grabs. Sadly, they were oversold by around 60,000 copies, and they randomly selected people to cancel their orders too, and are in the process of beginning to be refunded. Did you get a copy? Are you affected by this? In other news, Travis recently was a guest on the Pat McAfee show, and he revealed he's heard some new music from Taylor, but did not elaborate on it.
And also, I think there's one coming where it's like going to be great. Like, hey, guy, good thing, like that'll be great in my house.
There might be a few. I don't know. There might be a few.
Have you heard any? Do you get are you a test ear?
I can't say any of that. I can't say that. I hear music everywhere.
Okay, let's just say you're hanging out. Having a little dinner. All of a sudden, the creative juice sparks in the absolute beast that you're sitting with, who is going to go down as maybe the most famous icon in the history of music. And she starts thinking something, and you go, "Ooh, I like that." Are you a motivator at every single time?
Oh, come on now, you know it. I'll never chime in, but you already know it's full. I'm here to support it. I'm here to see where it can go. You know what I mean?
And then he shared Taylor will likely attend the Chiefs game this upcoming weekend. There's a rumor running around that Taylor made a $10 million donation to the relief of the Los Angeles fires. Sadly, I'm going to say this one is not true. I was only able to find one post about it, and it's coming from Facebook to a not very reputable source. Right before I began editing this video, I came across a couple of people reporting that Taylor may be in talks to bring back the Eras Tour to perform in Shanghai, China. As we remember, the Eras Tour only visited two cities in Asia, Tokyo and Singapore, and many fans around multiple countries in Asia had high hopes for Taylor to bring the tour to their countries. There's nothing official and it is only a rumor, but it's picking up and I wanted to let you know about it. So if you are from Shanghai and want to share what you know, please let me know about it. And then, on a sweet note, the Mahomes have welcomed their third baby and share a photo on IG with the name of their little one, Golden Ray. Such a cute name. And said photo was liked by Taylor. And these have been the recent Swiftie news. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.